Hello, agents. This is Hannibal, and today I want to talk about something that's been in the game since Warlords of New York, and will be getting a minor tweak with the upcoming DLC, The Battle for Brooklyn. So you've just picked up the Division 2 and fired up. To the keen eye, you will see two options: start game or boost character. You're staring at a choice that feels simple, but really isn't. Do you start from scratch and level up the slow way, or hit that shiny boost button and jump straight into level 30? In this video, I'll break down the pros, the cons, and the hidden realities of both options, so that you can pick the path that actually fits how you want to play. So let's do it. If you own the Warlords of New York expansion, you have access to a level 30 boost. What does this boost actually do? Well, using it skips the entire base campaign. It drops you into New York City at level 30 and gives you a starter loadout with basic gear and basic weapons. You have to run the initial mission to get to Haven solo, but afterwards you can have friends and other agents join you. You can immediately run Wony missions, unlock SHD watch points, and get access to the endgame system like countdown, expertise, and legendary difficulties. Sounds great, right? Well, sort of. Boosting skips more than just levels. It skips the base game story, so all of DC and all the original missions, the gradual introduction to gear systems and weapon systems, learning how to survive without powerful skills, figuring out how enemies behave faction by faction, and it skips certain informational scenes with mini missions, like certain things that happen with President Ellis. And that's important, if I'm being honest here, because if you've never played before, that boost can drop you straight into chaos. Suddenly you're being flanked by Black Tusk and Cleaner drones, fighting named elites or NPC rogues while you're just trying to get to a mission or control point with no real understanding of the game mechanics, like, I don't know, armor breakpoints, the staggering issue, or how well skills work and the skill damage scaling. A lot of new players boost and wonder why they're dying constantly. Well, it's because you skipped the part of the game that teaches you how to survive. When you play the initial DC campaign, there's tutorials in Isaac to assist you and guide you. Boosting doesn't do any of that, as it is an expansion. So it goes on the premise that you already know what you're doing. And you miss out on how Manny, Kelso, and others provide narrative clues during cutscenes and comms. Now, starting from scratch might sound boring to some players, but it's honestly where the Division 2 teaches you the most. You get things like a steady progression curve, you get time to experiment with weapons and skills, you get exposure to all four original factions within the Division 2, True Sons, Outcasts, Hyenas, and lastly the Black Tusk, at the end of the Capitol Hill mission. When you boost, you go straight into Black Tusk, Rikers, and Cleaners. And a slower, more rewarding learning pace. But by the time you hit level 30, you'll already know what skills feel good to use, how your aim reacts under pressure, and whether you're a turret player, revive hive user, striker drone user, whatever. Leveling can be done solo or co-op, and most missions feel fair. You're just not being thrown into the deep end like the endgame can do. Now, let's be fair. The level 30 boost isn't useless. It works great if you've already played through once, you're creating a second, third, or fourth character, you're coming back to the Division after some time away, or you're only here for high-level group content. If you understand the core gameplay loop, cover, skills, enemies, armor kits, etc., then boosting is a fast track to farming and progression. You may still need to learn the Wony map, build toward your watch bonuses, and level up gear proficiency, but you're not totally lost like a first-time player could be. So here's what I recommend. If this is your first time playing The Division 2, I strongly recommend starting fresh, even if it's just for the first 10 to 15 levels. You can still boost a second, third, or fourth character while the initial character remains small, and you can always come back to that character. You can even delete the first character after you've done second, third, or fourth character, and you can boost it that way. You'll learn how the game thinks, you'll die in low-risk areas, and you'll figure out how to move, shoot, place skills, and read enemy patterns. Once you know the basics, you'll know when the boost makes sense for you. And if you boost too early, well, you might find yourself frustrated, constantly dying, and wondering why everyone else is having fun with builds that don't seem to work for you. The game gives you a choice, and it's tempting to take the shortcut. But in The Division 2, there's no real shortcuts to understanding the game. So take the path that gives you time to learn, time to fail safely, time to figure out who you are as an agent. Whether you boost now or later, just make sure you're ready for what comes after. Because the game doesn't wait. And once you hit level 30, it has a tendency to hit you back. As a side note, once the new DLC drops, the boost mechanic is slated to change from level 30 to level 40. The idea, however, should still stay the same. Thanks for watching, everyone. I have really appreciated a lot of the comments and views of my latest videos. You guys have been wonderful. I do appreciate it very much. If you found this video informative, please leave a like, drop a comment, share with a friend, or hit the notification bell. Keep the comments coming. I really want to know how you guys feel about starting off from level 0 and working your way up to level 30 and then going straight to Wony, or if you're just going to boost and immediately go. Let me know. And until the next one, this is Hannibal, signing off.